Hey everybody, we're teaching you how to make ground beef. If you saw the last video, thank God, because my mom had to make it, and she was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna make this video. I'm not gonna make this video. I'm not gonna make this video." She recorded me for like, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes. Look at this. Look at this. See, there's still red in there. We added some chives. We added chives since the last video, and see, there's still some red meat there. You eat red meat, you're just asking for food poisoning. You know, I watch enough restaurant shows. I watched enough Bar Rescue to know that you get food poisoning from that. But right now we got some cut up onions. We're not gonna add it to there. We're just gonna add like a little pinch of cut up onions to that. Little pinch of it. Little pinch of it. And actually, one more thing. Another secret ingredient of mine. Chopped onion. We're gonna add a little bit of that. Oh, it doesn't come out that much, so we gotta shake it a little bit. You know, because onion's good for the heart, and you always gotta have onion with everything you eat. Okay, there we go. I mean, you could add vegetables to it or whatever, but for me, I just like it plain because I'm making tacos. So we're gonna mix it all around. Let the onions kick in, give their flavor, give it some flavor. You know, we see the red meat. You know, we're gonna flatten it. We're gonna flatten it. I know most people say you don't flatten the meat. That's only on a grill, though. You flatten it on a saute pan, no problem. It's no problem. For me, it's no problem because I know how to. I've been cooking since what, 2008. I know how to cook. I mean, I grew up in a restaurant basically. So you got to keep flipping it sometimes. When you see it's red, you flip it. You flip it and make sure that stops being red. You gotta flip it. Oh, I got some over here. Gotta flip it. Got to flip it. Yeah, there you go. You flatten it a little bit with a spatula or with a spoon, whatever you want. You could also add peppers, green pepper to it, mushroom, whatever. I don't have mushroom right now. Actually, right now I'm gonna get a little plate. Because I don't really like mixing broccoli too much with everything. I'd rather cook the broccoli rather than have it raw. And we got a little broccoli stick right here. This is my last broccoli stick. I had 3 of them, but I've been using them for egg omelets. So we're going to chop up a little bit of the broccoli, you know. Just to give them a little more flavor. You know, you got to cut it really, like, how you say, small. So you only, like, get really, like, the tiniest broccoli pieces, you know, so you got to be really careful when you do this. You know, like, you know, I cut my fingers probably, I don't know. I only cut my fingers maybe 2 times in my whole lifetime. I only cut my fingers from cooking 2 times in my whole lifetime. Actually 3, if you count the time I use a tomato cutter or whatever. And yeah, you know, just a little bit of broccoli, you know. It always helps everybody. Put a plastic back around it so you know it's all safe. The stem you don't got to worry about. It has nothing to do with it. Then we put the broccoli away. We do that. A little bit more lemon sauce. Just a little bit, because it's probably burned up by now. A little bit of lemon. You know, lemon always gives flavor to everything. Plus, lemon is really good for the throat and everything. And then now we're going to add the broccoli. Here we go. Put a plate out. Got your onions. And then this is what we're going to do. We're going to mix it all around right here. Mix it all around. It's on medium heat. Medium heat on the sauteer. Medium heat. Make sure it don't burn. Make sure it don't burn. You got to make sure you mix it all around. All around. Everything's got to be mixed all around. You know what? This is not looking too good to me, so I'm gonna add a little bit more onions to it. A little bit, just a little bit, a little bit more onions. Let the onions steam up. Let them steam up, and then we're gonna mix it all around. And then you see it steaming. You could hear the steam. It's steaming right now. So we're gonna have to. Well, this is gonna take. I'm gonna have to use 2 hands for this. I'm sorry, guys. But you gotta use a spatula and the wooden spoon. You gotta flip it all around. You gotta flip it like that. You gotta flip it, as much as you can. Flip, 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 flip. The key word today is flip. Now the onions are cooking. They're starting to cook pretty good right now. The beef's starting to smell pretty good. And now you flatten it a little bit with a spatula. Okay? And then we're going to do a little taste test. You know, it looks pretty good right now. I'm not sure, so I got to taste it. I got to taste it. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Not hot. Let's see. I would say I definitely think I used too much garlic powder. It kind of spilled on me when I was doing it. Yeah, it's not fully cooked yet. I know that. I know that for a fact. It's not fully cooked yet. So you gotta leave it on medium heat for a little bit. I don't even know. I don't even count the time. I just count by looking at what I'm doing. That's how I do it. Is this thing still recording? Good. Look at that. It's cooking pretty good right now. It's cooking really good right now. This is beef, Mom.
It doesn't take that long to cook beef.
Yes, it does. On the saute pan, it does. This is raw. This is ground beef. You know, in Mi Rancho, it takes them 2 hours to do this. Oh my God, you know, she don't listen to nothing. Do we have tomatoes? Do we have Oh God.
You showed me the tomato was there. You know that.
Yeah, whatever. Oh well. Well, we got onions for the tacos at least. We're gonna put those in a plate. No, not for you, for me.
Yeah, but I want a little of that meat.
Fine, you can have a little bit of the meat.
Just a little bit, and the mashed potatoes.
Okay, you gotta have everything. Whatever. You act like I'm not gonna give you nothing. We're gonna put the onions there. Then we're gonna do that. Wash off the little cutting board a little bit. We're not gonna cut anything else, so broccoli goes away. This goes away. Butter we put in the pan. This time, normally I use olive oil, but this time I use butter because it's a lot less sticky to the. It makes things a lot less sticky to the pan. But I guess you gotta move, buddy. My poor puppy. My little pup. My little pup. My little pup. You guys think I'm not paying attention to it, but I actually am. I can hear the sizzling. I know everything. You gotta flip it again. Flip it. Mix it all around. Yep, you see how it's like, I'll show you guys in a little bit. You gotta put it all together, but then you gotta flatten it too. Don't forget about that. I'll show you guys right now. See how it's like a little bit brown? It's only a little bit brown. It's not that brown. That, you know, they don't look like a sirloin steak or whatever, but you know, it's not cooked yet. We already know. I can just tell by looking at it, because that's how good I've been cooking since 2008. And I have been experimenting. You know, I worked at a restaurant. You know, they let me cook my own food because the cooks over there, they didn't understand a word I was saying because all they spoke was Spanish. All I spoke was English at the time. So I just watched what they did, and I learned every single recipe on the menu since then. Then I started experimenting with my own recipes. I even made a flour tortilla taco. And then the owner, who's like a second father to me, and I grew up with his two kids, well, two of his kids, I was best friends with growing up. And now, all of a sudden, he steals my recipe. He puts it on the special list. And I was like, what the hell? You got to give me some commission off of that. And we argued for a little bit. And then he gave me like 50% commission off of it since I came up with the idea to make flour tortilla tacos. And that's what I'm doing now. You know, after I'm done with the saucepan, I'm going to use another saucepan and make some tortillas. You know, you gotta mix it around a little bit sometimes, though. You know, you don't want it all burning up. You don't want to stick it in the pan or anything, so you gotta mix it up. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. Then you use a spatula, and this is when you flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. As much as you can flip it. As much as you can flip it. Because you don't want no parts for getting burnt. Then you flatten it out, so you can cook more. Now I'm gonna switch it from medium to in between medium and high, because it's not cooking like I want to. And I don't know how much phone is this thing still recording? I don't even know. Yep, it's still recording, so I don't even know what's going on. But you know, we're doing good. Just can't add no more spices to it, because when I tasted it, maybe a little too much garlic salt, something like that. Because the garlic salt, I can't control it sometimes. It just comes all out at once, and I'm just like, oh boy. And I just got out of the freezing cold, so my hands, because I was walking around the park to get some strength back in my legs, and they didn't even shovel there, so I was walking through snow in like light boots, and my toes are frozen. My fingers, I was playing Pokemon Go on my phone. My fingers got frozen. Oh, you wouldn't even believe how cold out it was. You wouldn't believe. You literally wouldn't believe it. Oh, I forgot. I actually gotta wrap that up. The leftover beef. See, this is what we started out with. This type of beef. Now I'm gonna put some tin foil over it. Save it for another day. Tonight I was just really craving tacos. And you know, not the kind from Mi Rancho either. You know, I'm done with Mi Rancho. I'm done working there. I'm done ordering from there. I don't care about them. Whatever. I mean, if I need anything, the owner said I could always go back to work doing deliveries over there instead of being a general manager. And I was like, you know what, maybe I'll think about it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. So I told him basically, oh, you know, you're one of your sons, he's not doing a good job managing, because this guy Elmer I grew up, well, Eric and Elmer were the ones I grew up with. They also have another little brother, Christian. I took him to my church, he got baptized and all that stuff. I taught him Bible studies. And then he, all of a sudden, you know, like, after like a year or two, he just stopped going to church. And now he's in charge of Mi Rancho and Hackensack. And I'm like, what the hell? Why is he in charge? That's garbage. You know, because the main owner, Gustavo, his son Elmer, the oldest son, I was good friends with him too. He just had a baby. So he put in it, and his other brother, Eric, who's in my grade, I grew up with, I taught him English and everything. He basically, did an auto body. He opened up his own auto body shop with another guy and some other people. And then they have Christian, the younger brother. They have him running the place. And I'm like, what the hell? You ain't doing, you're taking all the good deliveries with all the good tips? This is bullshit. I'm not going to work for you. And, you know, once we argued, he's like, instead of working every day of the week, you're going to work 2 days. I'm like, well, fuck you. I'm going to quit then. I'm done. I'm done working then. You're going to disrespect me? Then fuck you. You don't need my services. So I made them suffer for a good day, for a good week. Because they didn't have nobody to do deliveries. They had literally nobody to do deliveries. So I'm proud because I screwed them over and all that. Oh boy, I got to put it back on medium. Some things are starting to cook really good. Woo! Yeah, this is starting to look good. Actually, I think it's done. Yeah, a little bit on high, and then boom, turn off. Turn off right away if it starts to burn. You see there's some burnt marks on it? Yeah, I was talking too much. I'm sorry. Either way, let me get a plate. We're gonna look at see how this looks. We need 2 plates. One's for mommy, one for me. Mommy's got to eat too, right? Mommy's got to eat. She says she wants some of it. I'm not going to deny her any of it. So we're going to take this. Woo! You see that sizzling? That's sizzling beef right there. That's ground beef sizzling. Woo! You only get that in restaurants. And we're going to put all this on one plate. All on one plate. Then we're going to... So it's easier for me to do the dishes. I'm going to scrape some of this stuff off the saute pan. put that there. We're gonna put the spatula there, cause you leave it there just without water in it, it's gonna stick very easy. It'll stick very easy. She left the watering cup. I don't know what she wants to do with it, so I guess I'll leave it here. But I got my onions. I got my beef. Woo! Let me taste that. Yeah, that's good. That's good beef. That is real good. And then now we need another saute pan. So I'm gonna use this one. I mean, this is the only, without a, it's not called a bain marie. Bain marie is where you keep all the vegetables all frozen and stuff. I learned that from the health inspector when I was a general manager at the restaurant for a few years. And yeah, so I just use a pan to make the tortillas. So we're gonna try doing that. Oh wait, Mom, we got sour cream. Where's sour cream at? Oh man, I didn't even realize there was this thing on here. You know, I got the wrong size tortillas. I wanted to get smaller tortillas.
What do you want now?
The sour cream.
It's in the refrigerator. Get up and get it.
I don't know where it is in the refrigerator.
I showed you the other day. It's right in the front.
You want a tortilla or no?
No, I just want a little bit of the meat in a small plate.
Okay, then do whatever you want. Put it. It's right there.
All right.
Take whatever you want.
All right, here's the sour cream.
No. I'm gonna take it with me.
Take it with you where? Oh.
In the living room.
Wait, let me just get a plate.
Okay, guys, just hold on one minute.
Let me get a plate.
No, there's a plate right there for you. I got it right there for you.
The red plate?
Yeah.
Let's see. Come on, babies. Let's see. I just want.
Water, that's my puppy. You gotta move out of my way.
Okay.
No, I can't. Oh, I gotta flip it. There we go.
Do you have a fork? You want another fork?
Yeah, I gotta get another plate.
But I'm just gonna have this and a little bit of the mashed potatoes. Oh, I should have put this here.
See, my plate's gonna be a lot bigger than hers because I'm gonna have tortillas. I'm gonna have these onions. I'm gonna have all the beef. Oh, I forgot to chop up the lettuce, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, let me get another plate for that.
You're gonna eat in the here in the kitchen or
I'm gonna eat in the living room.
you sure?
Yeah. I just gotta get the lettuce and chop it up a little bit.
Yeah, put some out.
This lettuce is good, right?
Yeah, well,
Take that binder clip off. This tortilla's getting hot. I'm gonna put on low. I'm gonna put on low for the thing. Okay, we got lettuce now. That's good. Lettuce is always kind of healthy, pretty good. The best thing I ever had was onions. That's good for the heart. And cranberry juice is good for the liver. You always gotta make sure you have that stuff. And I put the knife away, didn't I? So now I gotta use this knife. I cut up the lettuce. There we go. This hard. Oh boy, this lettuce is like pretty old, so it's kind of hard to cut up. It's like a couple days old.
lettuce is fine.
My mom likes spoiled food, so you know she don't care. She don't really care about spoiled food. She says, "Oh, drink the milk. It's a good for a week after expiration date." I'm like, "No, I don't think so. I don't take that risk." She may take that risk, but I don't. This is going on Facebook. You know that, right?
You know what the risk is.
Yeah, I know the risk. Food poisoning. That's the risk.
Drinking yourself.
Oh my God! Would you not mention that while I'm on camera? Because I stopped it. I already stopped. What the hell more do you want from me? Oh my God, you. All she does is, she's addicted to arguing. I used to be addicted to drinking. Now I'm addicted to eating and cooking and writing my songs. She's addicted to arguing. I don't know why. It's weird. Really weird. Well, now we got some chopped up lettuce. We got the chopped up onions. This is how you hold the plate when you're a waiter. Like that. And then you put another one right there. Just like that. And that's how you carry 3 plates at once when you're a waiter. Because I used to be a waiter when I was there. But either way, we're going to heat up these tortillas. We're going to have some tacos tonight. What is it? Oh, it's not Taco Tuesday, but it's Taco Wednesday for me tonight. So don't forget, like, try to take some advice from me. Hopefully, I'm hoping that you guys get a good vibe out of this. Just wanted to share a little bit of my cooking experience with you guys. You know, my mom, she took some beef. She loves it. I made some mashed potatoes right here. I put some bacon in there and some herbs. And it's pretty good. You know, I got the tortilla good right here. And I'm going to make 2 tortillas. I'm going to wrap them up in a taco, fajita, or something like that. Put some sour cream on there. And yeah, guys, I'm just trying to, you know, hopefully I helped somebody out. Maybe gave you a good recipe. You know, it's one of my favorite recipes. And obviously my mom loves it. She hasn't had a taco. You know, last time she had a taco. She hasn't had a taco since I was 5 years old. Last time when I cooked tacos, she loved it to death. She was like, "Oh, this is the best taco I ever had." She really loved it. You know, because she never eats tacos. But she's like, "This is really good." So I was like, "Oh boy, I really did a good job this time." Like last time I made the beef. Let me taste this one. Not as good as I made the last time, but it's still pretty good. No, a little too much garlic salt I used this time. But it's really good. So hopefully I help somebody out. And, actually, oh, that's so good. And thank you so much for watching. You could always leave a comment, a like, whatever you want. If anything, you have any questions, you could message me. You know, if you don't know what's going on, if you don't know how to do it the right way or something. If you want the full recipe, you could always message me on Facebook and everything. And, you know, that's the best I can do right now. Sorry, guys. Bye.